about the babies that were beheaded?
No,
the babies
they were never beheaded. That was a made-up story.
How do you
not
know?
true? It's show me the pictures now.
So what about
show
19?
me the pictures? You're a lying full of You're full of
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings be unto the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days, all right? This is the Bobby Akanan from the GMS England branch. And as you've just seen in this video, taken from Fox News, this was a report from a pro-Palestine rally. And as you heard, this man, was giving this reporter here, an earful, all right? He was going all out and he was enraged in regards to the question that was proposed to him concerning, the reports of these children, that were allegedly dismembered, And as you heard, what he was saying, that's pure lies, show me the images. And, basically, you guys are full of it. You guys are full of shit. All right? And this just shows you that, Esau and his ways of, deceiving the people is fading away. All right? Because you have a lot of support throughout the four corners of the globe on the side, of Palestine. All right? You have a lot of support. You have you got these rallies going on, you got protests happening, even over here in the UK. I believe in the city, there was a huge, protest that was conducted in favor, once again, of Palestine. All right, so Esau, is losing out here. All right, he's losing in regards to the information war. All right, and he's no longer as effective as he once was in pulling the wool over people's eyes and misleading them. All right, which shows you that, his influence and his power and his ability to deceive, all right, is spiraling the drain. All right, and that's because his kingdom is coming to an end. So ultimately, this is a beautiful thing that's happening right now, upon the earth. And is a sure sign, of his soon to be demise, So I want to get a few scriptures, and I don't want this to be too long because it doesn't have to be. And then I'm gonna close out. But first, let's start off in the book of Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 10. All right, and it reads, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not." All right, so the Lord has made Esau, Edom, beginning with their elites, bare. All right, he has exposed them. Okay, and they're no longer able to hide themselves. They're no longer able to be as convincing in terms of misleading the people and controlling the narrative. All right, even though they have the full and complete control of the media via the small hats, all right, they're still struggling, all right, to maintain that narrative, man, which shows you that this kingdom is going down. All right, Esau's ability to deceive is dwindling. Okay, and he's being exposed to the point where he's having to, resort to war. He's having to, create false flag attacks. He's having to, create these, bread and circuses and go all out in deceiving people and trying to, steer their attention, in other avenues. All right. They've even, you got this situation, with Tupac, the Tupac trial, they resurrected that situation. All right. So, anytime they're, bringing to the forefront things concerning someone like Pac, people are into that. People want to know, about that kind of stuff. All right, that's a way to divert attention. Then you have what's her name, Jada Pinkett Smith. I believe she just released a book and she's going all into that Pac situation. More diversion. All right. Then they're talking about, if Diddy was involved, he paid, to have Pac taken out. All of these things are happening simultaneously, all right, to try and divert attention, all right, from what's really going on, for what's really important in the world, man. Okay? Here it is, we're in the midst of war. The scriptures speak about war and rumors of war, and they're still reporting on Pac, all right, that's been dead for over 20 years. All right? This is no coincidence, man. All right. The scriptures say, be not ignorant in a small matter or a great matter. All right. Esau is, trying to bring out, all of the, tactics that he possibly can to try and control, what's going on out here, man. All right. And then you've just had this, this mass shooting. I believe there's 22 casualties, if I'm not mistaken. All right. And I don't think they've even caught this individual yet. All right. But he appears to be, an Edomite. All right, so there's a lot going on right now, man. And again, that's why the scriptures say that we got to be circumspect, all right, pursuant to Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15, because we're living in some very evil and dark times when anything can happen at any moment, all right? So from here, let's jump to let's jump to Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 16. All right, because you really seen the rage, in that man. So this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 16. Let's get straight to the point. And it reads, "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory." All right. Now let's read that in the NLT. It says, "But soon it will be your turn to be disgraced." And that's what we're witnessing. All right. We're witnessing Esau, Edom, be disgraced in front of the world. All right. All of these lies, are being exposed. As it tells us in Psalms 55, he's a liar, from the womb. All right. From the womb, this man, is a deceiver, a slanderer and a liar. Okay? A devil. All right? That's Esau, Edom. Okay? And he's being exposed for all of these unrighteous traits that he has in his nature, man. So again, it says, "But soon it will be your turn to be disgraced. Come, drink, and be exposed." All right? They've been exposed. They've been laid bare, like we read in Jeremiah 49 and 10. All right? Completely exposed. You have all kind of videos online, breaking down this situation, exposing, the small hats. All right? Exposing Esau, Edom, exposing the elites, the elite bankers. You have their own people. Because remember, it tells us in Psalm 64 that their tongue shall fall upon themselves. So you actually have whistleblowers of the nation of Edom exposing their own nation. All right. So it's all crumbling. It's all coming down, man. It's all being laid bare. All right. As the scriptures say, uncover the leg. All right. Now it says, "Drink from the cup of the Lord's judgment, and all your glory will be turned to shame." All right. So all of this devil's glory is now being turned to shame. All right. All of this devil's glory is being turned to shame in these last days, man. All right. And again, that's a sign that he's going down. All right. So from here, let's go to the book of Job, chapter 5 and verse 12. And it reads, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right. And the ultimate enterprise that these devils, want to conclude and succeed at, upon the earth is the manifestation of this new world order system that's gonna, include, the MOTB, all right, the MARK, the Revelations 13 and 16. That's his ultimate goal, is to CHIP the people, all right, because he's gonna have full control at that point. But the Lord, after a time, is even gonna disappoint that. All right, yeah, that will happen upon the earth. It will be functioning, it will be in use, but not for a very long time, because the Lord is going to return and deliver his elect, so that's even going to come to an end too. So it says, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And in the NLT, it says he frustrates the plans of schemers, so the work of their hands will not succeed. All right. And there's a multitude of things that Esau is trying to do that's just not succeeding. All right. And again, that's why he has to resort to violence. That's why he has to resort to trying to set people up. All right. And namely, he's going to try and set up, the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. He's going to have to do these things because, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we're all about the word. We're not about carnality, man. All right, we're not about pushing, violence. We're about pushing, things of the spirit. All right, we're about biblical prophecy, man. All right, so he's gonna have to do some, dark and twisted, false things in order to paint us in a certain way. All right, because through the spirit, we're blameless. Okay. Now it says, He frustrates the plans of schemers, so the work of their hands will not succeed. Still in the NLT, it says he traps the wise in their own cleverness, so their cunning schemes are thwarted. All right. So your schemes are going to be thwarted. All right. They're going to be disappointed. They're going to come to naught. All right. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wakar Kodash, because who's controlling you at the end of the day? The Lord. All right. Every move that you make on the left-hand side is sanctioned, is governed, all right, is given the go-ahead through the spirit, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, so there's nothing that the wicked can do that the Lord hasn't given them liberty, to be able to, carry out. It's a setup, man. The game is rigged, all right? The game is rigged in our favor through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wakar Kodash. All right. So I'm gonna cut it off here. Lord willing, this video is edifying. And until the next one, I'll say shalom.